European rugby for Bristol this season is over, and here we go. A new strip for the Bristol Bears, a European strip which has been kept in mothballs for a few months, waiting for this game. As Sanchez gets an early boot on the ball.
Backwards play on.
Great sack. Randall just took the arm away as scrum half went to throw it.
And now a chance to counter again. Randrandra had support outside, but there's the single-handed offload. Piers O'Connor on hand. He gets it away well. Oh no! Danger as it slipped, but it's only an opportunity instead for Veyanu to come away, but then the tackle comes in on him. Well, the line-out was untidy, but Bristol do emerge with it now. They're suddenly back on the fringes of their 22. Pressure coming in on Johan Lloyd, but he steps away. And Morahan there. He looked undecided for a moment, but a good bit of strength from the Australian. And there is another penalty to Bristol, and taken quickly by Harry Randall. Stade Francais had to step off. Randall away now, has support alongside him. Opportunity, and will this be a try? Purdy under the posts. What a try from nowhere! And suddenly Bristol started scoring, and they started with a try.
Well, the most impressive thing about this is not the Randall break. We know he's got this in his locker. We know he's got the pace to get through, but his awareness when he's running at full tilt. It's Henry Purdy giving him the chap, and he doesn't go for the easy pass. Thomas could have been tackled here. He goes for the one on the left shoulder instead. Hidden in behind Purdy, just right, trail runner. It's brilliant awareness from the 9, and he is on absolute fire this season.
Also a brilliant example of knowing your teammate as well. They'll know that any penalty, short arm or long, Harry Randall has license to go. And you see Purdy just gets on his bike, he tracks him all the way.
So Capon, I thought it might be Vui, but comes down now. A little bit of a dummy, works well down the blind side. Opportunity again, it's O'Connor, this time to score. What a beautifully worked try by Bristol Bears, creating confusion and bringing about another try.
That's a brilliant try, because they don't quite execute it perfectly, and they don't give up. They rely on Piers O'Connor's footwork at the end, but as he goes in, looks like he's rolling out to give the ball to a sweeping around Will Capon, but then breaks down the blind side himself. And they just stutter a little bit, don't they? But they manage to get the ball through the hands. There's the little fake roll out to Capon, comes round, stumbles himself.
Good, Andy.
Randall does really well to control his feet and make sure he doesn't overrun Thomas.
New law, so it's throw in for line-out ball for Stade Francais, taken down nicely by Briat. Sanchez with a chip over the top. Oh, and it bounces well. Is it going to be a try? It is. Well, there we are. Comes from nothing. Just as the clock goes red, Leo Barry getting in, the youngster. So what a time to score for Stade Francais. Hope for the second half, and Ashton Gate is stunned.
Well, bit of space in behind, but there's almost too many people there. Who's going to take it? They all spin. Capon, O'Connor, Randrandra. You got Purdy coming in from his wing, and no one makes it their own. No one gives the impression that they're going to take it. Everyone just hangs back. You see everyone's shoulders just come.
Yeah, all good, Andy.
Their heads come up, eyes come up. Who's going to take it? Stade Francais say, I will, thank you very much. And Leo Barre gets over the line. Ball playing ability, his offloading ability into inside centre. Semi Randrandra has drifted to the outside centre slot.
There is Lloyd. Or a free kick. Different options then. Randall quickly away again. On Randall stepping and scoring. They cannot touch him. They listen, will-o'-the-wisp. Randall gets it down. Third try for Bristol, and the scrum half has been magic this evening.
It's absolutely brilliant. He is playing so well at the moment. But he darts out wide, so all the cover defence has to overcommit, and then he just comes back against the grain, wrong foots them all, and finds a way against the big heavy forwards getting up from the scrum that didn't quite happen. Beats great. It's brilliant.
I mean, there are three wonderful steps there, aren't there? Watch them, count them.
I got to 2.
Here they go. Dan Thomas just over the outstretched fingertips to Randrandra. They feel that space is appearing and they can profit. Little slip from Purdy kept the ball alive. Thomas, it's risky stuff. But through the middle now, Morahan him, and he's out into the open. He has support alongside him. Choices either side. It's going to be a try. It's going to be a run in, and once more it is Piers O'Connor. Second try for him, fourth for Bristol. They have their bonus point, and they may well have victory in this game. We all have rich entertainment.
Oh, it's brilliant for the fans here to watch. Stuart Langston used to call getting teams into a killing zone, where you play loose or you play hard for a length of time they're not used to doing, and eventually their tackle formation and their defensive formation falls apart. You find holes and you pick them off, and Bristol have done it perfectly there. Not afraid to play from their own 22. And then decisions are good, manages to keep his hands free in the tackle and offload to O'Connor.
It's almost like controlled chaos, isn't it?
So there is Latu back in the Australian squad after a tweak to the Gito law. The overseas players more able to play now, and here we go with Kremer charging on up to within 2 meters. Try line calling for Stade Francais. Can they find a way back into this game? 15 minutes to go. Surely now Kremer, this time held up right on the line, can't roll, can't get it down.
What a tackle.
Still the opportunity, now it comes. Try is scored, dive at the line, and it goes to Antoine Bourbon, not long on the field. But there's another try for Stade Francais. The game is not yet done.
And right in front of the referee, just the pick and dive underneath Vui.
Latu, risky passes again, but there we are, knock on from Sanchez, which rather sums up the evening of a great fly half who embraces his opposite number, Callum Sheedy, though. And a very, very impressive performance from Sheedy and company. Bristol Bears are heading towards the playoffs, you would think, in the Champions Cup. Again, it's taken some time for them to get going, to get actually playing in the Heineken Champions Cup, but when they did, they have entertained us richly this evening.